Okay, today we're going to be talking about the ingrown toenail and how to remove it. An ingrown toenail is nothing more than the ingrown toenail growing down into the skin. So it would be on either side of the toe. And generally it's not red on both sides, but it's red only on one side. It's very irritating to the patient. So I'm going to go over the procedure on how to remove this ingrown toenail. Okay? So first thing you want to do is get informed consent, and that is described in a different video. So once you've obtained informed consent and you've recognized that you have an ingrown toenail, the patient has an ingrown toenail, what you're going to do is you're first going to clean the toe, and you're going to use a betadine solution. And because the toes can be a little unsanitary, what would you like to do is you would like to really clean that toe with betadine. So this toe has been cleaned with betadine. We are going to focus on this part of the toenail because this is the red part. After that has been cleaned, you're going to take your alcohol swab, and what you're going to do is you're going to be doing a digital block as described in procedure lab. So this is your alcohol, and you're going to clean where you're going to be doing the digital block. So it's in a circular motion and it's on both sides. Okay, so the preferred anesthetic for an ingrown toenail is lidocaine, 1% lidocaine without epinephrine. So I have it right here, and I've drawn up 1 cc. Now, with any digital block, what it's best, there are 2 ways, and we've described this in lab, but the one I prefer is going in on both sides of the toe because it's just much easier. So I'm going to demonstrate that. So I've got my lidocaine, 1%. I've got 1 cc, and all you need is about a half of a cc. And we're going to go in at the base of the toe on each side. Now that's been cleaned with alcohol. Bevel up towards the heart, and you're just going to go right in under the skin. You're going to aspirate, and you're going to inject about a half cc. You're going to come out. You're going to go on the other side, bevel up towards the heart. And it's just a very superficial injection. You're going to aspirate, and then you're going to inject it. Now I like to rub it after I'm done because a lot of times that spreads the anesthetic and the patient gets more relief. There's very little bleeding in this procedure, so I don't feel that you need the tourniquet. So the instruments you'll be using is just a straight edge, a hemostat, okay, this is also a straight edge, and then these are the scissors. So what we're going to do is we're just going to remove some of the skin. We're going to push it back. So all I'm going to do is push it back here, and generally the skin will be overgrown on this side. I'm going to push it back here. On this model, it's really not overgrown. But if I could demonstrate on this model, what you would do is you would simply push that skin out of the way. Okay, just very lightly. Okay, so now we're ready. We're going to slowly take the hemostat and we're going to go under the nail. And what I'm going to do is just stabilize my hand, and we're going to start way up here, and we're going to slowly advance the hemostat towards the cuticle. The hemostat's been advanced and it's gone under the nail nicely, and now I'm simply going to lock the hemostat. That's locked. And now all I have to do is torque that ingrown toenail. And what's going to happen is as you turn it, the ingrown part will pop right here. This ingrown part will pop above the skin. So this whole thing will be above the skin. As you can see, it doesn't work very well in the model, but once I torque it, it'll come right up. Once the ingrown part is on top of the skin, you simply remove the hemostat, take your scissors, and gently cut. And let me demonstrate on this model where I'm cutting. So again, the ingrown toenail is sitting above the skin now, and I'm simply going to cut, 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 cut. And then what falls off is this whole piece of nail. It simply comes off. What follows is a bunch of purulent discharge. And what you want to do is you want to clean that out, apply bacitracin, and apply a nice dressing. The discharge instructions are the patient leaves the dressing out for 24 hours and then cleans it with soap and water afterwards and can reapply the bacitracin.